Copy.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
And Scott Swift, Water Tony, and Rob Weigold, and don't forget about Jaron Wheeler, too. Let's go.
It's like we've been away from so long.
Huh?
It's like we've been away for so long.
It seems like it.
Everybody forgot our name on the announcement.
5 days. Wait. 4 or 5 days, yeah. 5 days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. 4 days and an evening. What's going on, guys? Anything good?
No, I don't. No.
I'll let Rich talk first.
I'm ready to go hunting.
Are you going to get to go or no?
Yeah, I'm going. I don't care.
When you going, tomorrow?
Maybe tomorrow night. I'm leaving for the cabin. I
Good.
don't know it yet, but
Good. Get the heck out of here. Go.
yeah,
Hunting season like comes.
I'm gonna
once a
catch
year.
a couple, but
Oh, hey.
on. I mean, it's supposed to rain actually Tuesday and Wednesday, but I'll hunt out of the truck if I got to.
Right?
Why not?
Yeah.
Or close.
Yeah, if you only got so
I
much
won't
time,
have
you
a
might as
fire
well do
in
it.
the truck, but
Hey.
I'll sit on the front porch. I don't know.
Running out of time.
Yeah, I only got a week left, so
Yeah.
and then that don't come in until after Christmas. So
Right. That'll be a late muzzle loading.
Flintlock, yeah.
Yeah.
So I like to go
That's always
out
cold.
and sit in the truck, or I got a blind that's out there, so I might go out and sit in that blind there.
That's all you need to do. Let's go sit in your blind. At least you're there. You'll feel better.
Watch the edge of the
I'm
field.
telling you, go out between the hours of 11 and 4. You're going to get one. I promise you.
Might get a couple of them, Rich.
I wouldn't like you.
I mean, I've already got 4 deer in the freezer, so
Yeah.
neighbors.
Yeah.
You know, Wednesday night when I got back, there was 3 deer, and then Monday night I cut up 1 deer. So Thursday and Friday I was cutting up deer.
Jeez. That's a lot of deer chopping up.
Yeah, they were all grinded, packed, frozen, everything.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
And then the guy came over to the house Saturday morning. He was leaving to go back to Washington State, and I filled him up with 50 pounds of deer meat in his cooler and sent him on his way.
Man.
So,
Jeez. That's all we got to do is come. All we got to do is come by and you'll fill us a cooler up with deer meat.
we have a thing every year. He gets a tag and he fills it and gives me the deer, and I'll give him meat, and he goes home with it. So
Dang.
I always have meat
Yeah.
ready for him.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Frozen, ground up, whatever he wants.
Jeez. I would just like
Throw
to.
in some snack sticks or
Yeah.
chicken or whatever he wants.
That's very good. Nothing wrong with that. Can't ever have too much deer meat.
And they gave me 3 cases of beer,
Wow.
cutting up the meat for him.
You like the butcher?
Oh yeah, I love it. It's easy.
Do you like butchering them?
Oh yeah, it's. I just told him to get out of the way.
Just step back, right?
When I went to the hospital Wednesday, I don't know if I told you guys or not, but Wednesday morning I went to the hospital because my face is swelled up. When I got back, they were cutting up the deer.
Right.
Well, attempted to start cutting up 1 deer.
Uh-oh.
As soon as I got back, they're like, "Oh man, we need your help. We need your help." And I'm like, "All right, just get out of the way. Let me show you how to do it." Well, the one guy's wife was interested in how to do it, so I was teaching her,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much the steps that I do to do it, and we got them knocked out, no problem. Basically, quartered them, put them on ice for the evening, and then the next morning, Thursday morning, then I got them all started deboning and got them cutting up steaks and getting a chunk of meat ready, and then we were done with that. Then we ground the meat up, packaged them, put them in the freezer. Then Friday morning, I cut all the Ziploc bags open
That's what we should do.
and then vacuum sealed them all.
Nice.
I don't know.
Dang, Rich.
That was my process.
Makes me hungry. You know?
Hey, you can order that from Rich, buddy.
Yeah.
He'll sell it to you. I know he will. He's a good guy.
Back it on some dry ice, man. Send me some of them loins.
Oh my gosh. He goes right for the filet mignon.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in
Good
trouble
Lord.
for selling wild game.
Well, then you don't have to sell it to me.
You know what's good about deer meat? It don't matter what you got.
Everything.
No, really. Everybody's always like, "Oh, it's the tenderloin. Oh, it's the greatest." I'm like, "Oh, okay, it's the
I eat
back
any of it.
muscle."
I'll
What we
eat any
do.
of it.
But you know what? If you cut something thin enough and you cook it fast enough, every piece of that animal tastes great.
I'll eat any of it. I agree. I love it. It don't matter. It don't have to be a loins. I just like deer meat.
Yep.
Like the stuff they use for stew meat. I just chop it up and throw it in a pan.
I love deer meat, but I can't polish my deer stand in the woods.
Oh yeah, I can.
I think,
I had a shiny deer stand.
I think people said they hate deer meat, they can't stand it, and that's
I know.
by me.
It's
Yeah,
all-
you've never had it done
What do
right.
you do different now? Like I process my deer differently.
yeah.
You know?
Well, you got to cook it different. People try to cook it like a cow. It's not the same.
in marinating.
Oh, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I don't like deer or elk.
Yep.
And they tried to trick me when I was a kid and say, "Oh, here's beef stew." I
Yeah.
could taste it. I was like, "This ain't no beef."
Well, see, elk I always heard was gamey. Yeah. But deer is just
I mean,
amazing.
you have it in your head that you hate something, no matter how somebody makes it, you're not gonna like it.
Now,
Well, that's the thing. They tried to trick me. They told me it was beef. I ate it because I believed it was beef, and I instantly knew. I was like, "No,
Okay.
that's
I
elk."
want to put this out to you guys. Okay, if you got cows in a lot, they eat grass. If you got elks in a lot, they eat grass. I don't care what you got in a lot. If they eat grass, you can eat them.
Yeah, I'm eating them.
Period. And people's like, I don't like this. It's a different texture, yeah, but they all eat the same thing. It's not like you're trying to go from a freaking coyote to a
When you're
raccoon.
dealing with muleys and other deal, then you deal with alfalfa. And
Yeah.
a lot of the muleys that don't taste very good because of the alfalfa.
Well, we
Right.
can't eat horses anymore because PETA and all that. But
Different
whatever.
things. There's different things that they eat that change the way they taste.
I mean, it'll actually taint the meat. I mean,
Yeah. Like Ohio deer like a lot of acorns. They'll eat the crap out of acorns. So and deer.
You mean
all-
Akron?
I mean Ohio deer. They love acorns. They just don't eat them up.
I get a lot of acorns. A
Yeah. But they like to just
lot of fields, a lot of corn.
yeah. Yeah. A lot of soybean.
Yeah, but they got to build on the winter fat, guys. That's what they
That's
do.
what that acorns do. They
Yeah,
build-
one big doe I did, she had a lot of fat on. No, the other one's about a year and a half. They were about a year and a half deer.
Yeah.
Doe was probably 3.5 years old,
Good eating.
about 3. and
Yummy.
The other one were about a year and a half.
Yeah, but you know what? We got to conserve, and we got to be the guys that hunt these, because if they get overpopulated, then when everybody starts hitting them with freaking cars, everybody's mad as heck now.
Yeah,
So,
Some way along the road
No.
too.
yeah, they are.
sorry, folks. There's a, what do they call that? Dang it, we were just talking about this last night. That's why I'm not going to go to Africa. Oh, I'm not top of the food chain.
Yeah.
Exactly. If a giant cat can jump out of the bushes and eat me, I'm in the wrong space. I'm not going to be there.
That's the place to go then.
No.
All right, moving on.
All right, moving on next, Jaron. What's been happening?
Like I said, I was behind. I was watching a movie, and then we started the live show. And the second you hit live, and Randy calls me, and he's having account problems again. I was like, "We're live. Just watch on YouTube."
It's that new computer. It's messing with him. Obviously, he never had problems before. So, what movie was you watching? Something good, I hope.
It's called The Truth or something like that with Kevin Hart.
Oh wait,
Truth or The Truth. or
I
something.
might have seen it. Yeah, I might have seen it. I'm not sure. I may have. Not positive. But
Isn't
I
that
was
a-
watching another one that was called like The Disappearance or something like that, and they're on a island with a lighthouse, and they find these guys come up, or a guy like crashes his boat, and they find him, and they have all these gold bars, and I was like, "Ooh, gold bars! I haven't seen that in a movie for a while."
I don't think I watched that one yet. Interesting. Pretty cool though.
It's one of the new releases. I'll look real quick.
Netflix or
Yeah, Netflix.
Netflix.
About the only thing I watch nowadays.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Now, do you pay for Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Only if you want to chill.
Yeah. Netflix got some good shows.
Smart
Oh, it's
TV
called The Vanishing.
The Vanishing.
Now, the smart TVs, they come with certain things that you can watch for free, though, right?
Some stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the
you get-
Roku channel.
Yeah,
You
or,
get a
or you
Roku
can
one.
get like the free version of Peacock or the free version of Hulu, and
Oh, Zulu. Okay.
yeah, there's different ones. They got free.
Yeah, wait a minute. There's nothing. Don't do that free version crap. Because no, I'll look at it. But if you don't get back off of it, it ain't free.
No, you can watch it, but if you want to subscribe, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Why did it get?
It's
Why did
trickery.
they get you? They
We've
never-
already found out. Nope. If it says subscribe, you're out. Bye bye.
I always do the free trial anyway for like a month, and then I cancel.
well, some of the apps on the everyday smart TVs that you can buy today will have a freebie where
Yeah.
you can watch it, but you got to deal with the endless commercials.
Ads.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
20 minutes worth.
20 minutes
Yeah.
worth of commercials
Oh, yeah.
for a 20-minute television show.
Right.
Oh yeah, I agree. They do. They even got an HBO version now that has commercials and ads.
That's why I like watching a movie that was already played.
Yeah,
That way you can just go and hit fast forward, go read through the commercials. And
yeah. No,
I just think it's always funny because the more commercials I watch is the less that I want to buy your product because you're driving me freaking insane.
pushing it down your throat.
And I mean, I'm just saying it's,
That's what they
5,
do.
6 commercials in 1
Oh,
hour show.
easily. No, probably more than that.
6 commercials, 1 hour show.
I would think more than that.
Well, I mean, think of Gold Rush.
Oh,
Okay.
Gold Rush has got like 40 commercials in and out.
I know, but look at the commercials. They're the
I wouldn't know
same.
because I pay an extra
Pretty
$1
much.
and I get 0 commercials.
Oh, you pay an extra buck for no commercials. Well, that's smart because they got overabundance of commercials on Gold.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. High Class on the Disney freaking Plus,
Hey.
but whatever.
For a buck?
Well, Scott, you could go on the corner and say, I need $1 for skipping commercials on Netflix.
I think you can find $1 in your couch cushions to skip the commercials. A buck? It's worth a buck. I mean,
It's $1 bill. Take your hat off.
$1, no commercials, especially during Gold Rush because there's 50 billion of them, and they're all for the same medication.
I'm not worried about the dollar. We're hacked in under somebody else's account. We're good.
Oh God. So speaking of Gold Rush, did you watch Gold Rush?
No.
Well, Jaron, did you have your watch
Yes,
party?
we did, and we watched Whitewater and Brian's newest one. And Tuesday, we're having a special watch party for Bering Sea Gold
That's Bering
premiere.
Sea Gold, right?
And Brian's trying to see what he can do, see if he can get some of the producers, show people, see
Ah,
if any of them want to join.
that would be cool. Yeah, and that's going to be Tuesday at what, 8, 9,
8 Eastern.
8 Eastern?
Can you believe it's Tuesday though? Come on.
What do you mean that it premieres Tuesday?
Like in the middle of the week, like I don't know. It's
It's a
just
weird day, ain't it?
Yeah, it used to be on Fridays. That's where why
Right.
we started it on Friday. The
That's
whole
what
thing
I was
started on
telling him.
Friday.
I'm like, this is not right. You got like you're overstepping the other shows
They're
and
trying to compete against something else, obviously.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but it's all Discovery. It's still it's the same channel.
Right. I'm saying they're trying to compete
Well,
with another
Could be
network.
a possibility.
What
that
I think it is
still
that
get
they had that
time
problems with the one dude, Brad.
Right.
Kelly. So they
Right.
had I think they just lost their slot because they didn't have
Well,
guaranteed deadline when they could show the
yeah,
show.
like White Gold, maybe that's the time slot they needed to fill was with that. So
Right.
he could be right too. So.
Yeah, could be. Okay. Tuesday's a weird night for it because that's Oak Island night, baby.
Oh
See,
God,
maybe they're trying to compete against Oak Island.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I'm just saying that's what they do. They want to compete against the other shows to try to get the viewers. So
Man, you ought to watch Beyond Oak Island with Tim Fisher. I'm just telling you.
I've watched that already. It was
Did
only
you watch it all?
Yeah, it was only one episode.
No. you
Yeah, it's
go
only
back.
one episode that they did with them.
Well, there's another. You got to go on it. You got to go on the There's more than that.
It's an hour long. It's beyond Oak Island, and they did it on Tim Fisher and them down there.
I know, but then they did some stuff afterwards too. If you're on their page and stuff.
I know. Yeah. No, I know. I did watch that.
Which you should be on, I guess. But,
I am. I'm on their page. I am. Don't worry. But yeah, I watched it. It was interesting.
But yeah, they're asking in the chat. We're not going to do this every Tuesday. Brian just kind of wanted to do a special one because it's the premiere. See if he can get some people in there, and then we'll go back to Fridays. And if anybody watches it before then,
then right, gotcha, Roger that. Yeah,
you know what? That's Tuesday night hangout live with Ed, and we don't want to step on him.
You got that. You got it's work.
Yeah, but is it the same time as Ed's show or no?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right at the same time.
Yeah.
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 So you don't want to do it then.
Yeah, no.
So I'll probably be moderating from my phone because I can't have his YouTube up, or else you guys will hear it across my computer. So.
Right.
Hey, you could always do it right after Ed's show, though.
But the show's over.
Well, Brian's concern was that all those people are going to be watching it, and if it's a different time and they've already watched it, they're not going to want to join us.
Right. Got it.
Well, if they were watching Ed's show, they didn't see it.
Well, no, he's talking about like his buddies, the film, the crew, stuff like that. Any of the cast he can get.
Right.
Like a double-edged sword.
I don't know, crazy, but yeah, I would think Tuesday's just a rough night. Yeah, I really do. I think Tuesday's just tough. So after that, then go back to it. Scott, you got to mute when you're talking amongst yourselves. Thank you.
No, I was thinking about something like, it's kind of a two-way road on that. You could be right, you could be wrong, could be right and wrong. I mean, really, how do you go either way on that?
I don't know. I can't watch them both though, Bering Sea and Oak Island.
That's what I'm saying. You got to do what you got to do, I guess. If you want to, I don't know. If you want to make things happen, which Ed always does a great show, and we're always proud that he does that. I mean, he does.
You can't step on Ed's toes. It's not cool. Okay, there we go. Not what happened. But yeah, so you
can't do it early though, right? They don't play it early at all.
No, I don't think so.
No, Discovery Plus, I think I can start watching it like that morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but would it trample on Ed's thing?
Not if I watch it in the morning, but I can't get
a watch.
Everybody come watch it in the morning.
Right. Right.
You can with the serious people.
Well, most people work and stuff. So.
Right, that's the thing. A lot of people.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes, it's that work thing.
I think
that work thing, it interferes with all of our lives.
I gotta call in sick. I got a watch party.
Yeah, I gotta watch the premiere of Bering Sea Gold. I'm calling off today. Yeah, that might not go too well with the old.
Well, I'm just saying it'd be cool to have a happy medium, but I guess if it's not there, it's not there. So
yeah, I'm sure they'll find one.
Well, like I say, it'll just be this one Tuesday, and then we'll go back to normal.
Right. It'd be good. It'll be fine. Yeah.
I just can't believe they put
starts at 8:00.
Cool. Yeah, it's not gonna hurt anything. I mean, it is what it is.
Right. It's a one-time thing.
You gotta be one time.
Right. One time.
I think it would have been fabulous if they did it Thursday.
Friday would be nice. I think they should have just kept Bering Sea Gold right there in the Gold Rush lineup. Just put everything on Friday.
See, we said the same thing. It should be where it is, but
right now it's what 8 to 10, 8, 9, 10. You got Gold Rush, and you got Whitewater, and then you got Freddy's Mine Rescue. So why not throw Bering Sea Gold in there?
I don't think Freddy's is playing right now, is it?
It was on the other night. Yeah.
I'm not. I don't think.
Yeah, it was on. Anyway, it was on.
They gotta have the views just like on YouTube and anything like that. They still have to have the view, and they can. I don't know how they monitor it, but they do.
They can,
and it's which is pretty cool. But you know what? Everybody likes to watch it. I mean, you could be watching it all year, like, oh, it's another Gold show. Oh my God, I gotta watch it though. That is the way it goes. You have to watch it. If it's a Gold show, I got to watch it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to check this out. How about you?
Yeah.
What do you think? Does Gold Show come on TV? Well, let me see what this is about.
Yep.
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, you'll
It's
watch
gold.
it. You'll watch it Tuesday.
Are you sure it was new episodes of Freddy Dodge? Because
No,
Discovery
it was
Plus.
not. It was
Oh,
not a new
okay.
episode. It was a rerun, but it was on. It was on it. Yeah, it came on right after Whitewater.
You know what's really funny is the new things I've been hooked on is the opal hunters. I'm like, dude, I would screw up so many.
That's
opals.
not on now, right? That,
Right
that
across
one's-
the freaking
that one's
wall.
over. Ain't that
Oh yeah,
one?
there's some opal, and you knock some off. I'm sorry. Well, it's only a few $1,000s. Okay.
That's why you're not an opal hunter.
Yeah, but they do the same thing. I mean, man, I mean, you could find some good stuff if you're in the right spots. But once you put a backhoe doesn't feel what's going on.
Oh,
It just
no.
goes, I don't care.
Backhoe has no feelings.
Exactly. And once you tear it up, you tore it up. It is what it is.
Yes.
But
Oh,
these guys actually make quite a good bit of money off of that. Almost like gold, but
yeah.
they got to be. I've already seen some of the holes they've been down in, and yeah, I'm not doing that. It's really soft where they are.
Yeah, they're like prairie dogs. That ain't happening.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, per carat weight, I think the opals are far better in price.
Probably.
Yeah, they are. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
You are right. They are
More than
better
likely.
price. But I'm still not going to go underground.
Not like that.
I mean, underground and rock is one thing. You're like, okay, maybe it looks good. But when you go to get opals, that stuff, you're like, this looks like I was digging a sandbox yesterday.
Yeah,
I'm not really buying it,
it's-
man.
It's compacted sand.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I know you guys dug this out and it ain't moved yet.
Nope. And they're down
But
there
once
with little jackhammers and stuff. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
But once you take enough out of the mountain, what's it going to do?
I don't know. I ain't getting in.
Oh, I
there.
got to heal myself.
I'm
Sorry.
not in there to find out.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why like I said, I don't go underground.
no,
No,
them's
no.
definite coyote holes. It's like it ain't happening.
I mean, coyote holes are funny because they're usually the ones I've seen are roughly about like 3 to 5 feet deep.
Yeah, no.
But if you got your friends around, they could pull you back out because your feet are sticking out. But these guys were going for the greatest of the greatest. They seen it, and that's what a coyote hole is.
Yeah,
They went for that. They went for that one scene that was this big, and that's what they followed in. And they followed in and told their freaking boots were hanging out of things. Hey, if it falls in, drag me back out.
I'm not doing it. I'm not going in.
I don't think I've ever been far enough underground that I got worried about it.
No.
Well, buddy, you come out here to Arizona. There's a couple people out in this place will show you some difference.
Mm-mm.
I've been to a couple of mine with my friends. He's like, oh, watch where you're stepping because that goes down like 120 feet. I'm walking across a 2x6 and looking down, and it's 120 something feet. All right. I'm like, dude, should we be this far in? He goes, yeah, I know where we're going. I'm like, I don't think I like the way that's happening.
No.
Yeah, I've been in some like caves and stuff, no real mines, and they were pretty solid. And I had no fears other than, well, I didn't know the dangers of that bad air back then.
Yeah.
Right.
But just, you know what? Think of one thing, though. If I had to run back out of that cave, do you think I'm going to remember that 1 2x6 in that freaking hole? I'm running in the dark. My light's freaking going like this. That's why, like I said, if you guys don't have any experience with mining, do not go inside of them.
Exactly,
They will
yeah.
kill you.
I ain't. I ain't. Never
I always express that. Don't go in them. It's great. You can go in the first 20 feet, like, oh yeah, this looks pretty good. You walk back further than that, and just like you said, Jaron, you get that. Once you walk through, you miss the gases up. If the gases are behind you 20, 50 feet, you don't get back out because you can't breathe, folks. I'm just telling you, it's weird stuff. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No, don't do it. Ain't worth it.
I've been to quite a few mines, and I actually do enjoy going in them.
Do
But
you?
I've also been to ones where you pay to go in.
Yeah. That would be different, I think. Because
Virginia City, Nevada.
Oh yeah, okay.
Up in Montana, there's a place.
That's the tourist thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you said, it's the
Would you?
shoring's all good, everything, so that you feel a lot safer.
Yeah.
But I have also been in mines that have been abandoned for 40, 50, 60 years.
Mm-mm.
No.
No,
Like I said, I have too, and I'm like, I don't do that no more.
no, them are the ones.
Walk in and look at a wall and find gold. It's not.
I mean, like I said, I did it twice, and I'm like walking across a hole that if you fell in,
Mm-mm.
nobody's gonna know.
Yeah.
You're not getting back out.
They can keep them ones.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, they dug up, they dug down, they dug sideways, left, right, they diagonal, they dug wherever they thought they were going to find some stuff. And some of the mines down here right now are crazy.
Yep. Crazy. Just
You sure don't want to walk up on a bear in a cave.
Yeah, right.
That would not be a good thing.
No.
That's more north, but they could be here. But you're right. There could be something in there like, yeah, just chilling out from the sun, and you just come bother me.
Yeah, come on in.
True.
I'll
That
fix
could
you
be
some
true.
dinner.
Yeah, we're just making dinner.
Yeah, we're just about to have dinner. Come on in. Yeah, go on with your bad self.
If we heard a bear, we just turn around and go, see you later. We just walk away like we just walked up. Like, no big deal. You just stay where you're at. We're good.
I've never seen anything here other than black bears, and I'm not telling you that black bears are fun and you should go pet them or anything, but they're really not as dangerous as many of the other bears.
Right, they're not as dangerous, but
Really? You ever have a pocket
Everyone
of
I've seen
marshmallows?
ran from me.
really?
Hey, Tim, you ever had a pocket of marshmallows?
No.
That's not to say they'll
Don't tell
all
me
run.
about danger, buddy.
Yeah, I would think if you had a pocket full of marshmallows, you might be in danger.
Well, back in the day, we used to keep, as kids, we'd have marshmallows for the raccoons. We didn't expect a bear showing up. And trust me, when a bear wants your bag of marshmallows, just
You give them to them.
And trust me, folks, I don't care if you're green or whatever, give him the bag too. Because if you put that bag back in your pocket and the marshmallows run out, he's going to go for the bag in your pocket because he thinks there's more.
You just throw the bag at him and run.
You know, the best thing
I don't think there's ever been a case where I'm walking around in the woods with a bag of marshmallows.
Me
Well, you never been in a campground?
it.
It's a campground thing.
Yeah, but I'm still not carrying marshmallows around in my pocket because they're going to melt.
I've been treated by a bear before. It's not fun.
Have you, Rich?
That'd be scary because
Yeah.
that's still you're still not safe at
No,
all.
because they climb trees better than
I'm
you
in a
do.
box stand and it's got ladders going up the stand and I'm only 12 feet off the ground and it's 8 feet with its paws on the freaking rung looking at me. Growling. Nah.
What'd you
That bear
do?
could have a size 10 in his face.
What did you do, Rich?
What did I do?
Yeah.
I had the crossbow on his forehead. I didn't
You're
do
like-
anything.
You're like, keep
Got
coming
down,
up.
I've
eventually
seen so
laid
many
down.
videos on YouTube about that, and they're like, "Don't do it, bear. Don't do it, because I might have
Right.
to put you down."
Right.
The only one that really does that is a black bear because that's the one that can climb a tree like a cat.
Well,
that's
it
the
wanted
only
in
one.
the stand because that's where it was sleeping.
Yeah.
There was bear trap in the stand, and it wanted in that stand, and I was up there.
You were in his sleep.
I wasn't getting out while I was there.
Was it a closed stand or open stand?
It was a box stand enclosed with a roof on it.
Oh.
You went doorway in.
Okay.
He had him a little hut there he was sleeping in.
Yeah, but could you imagine actually sticking your head in the stand and like there's a like
Climbing
not
back
today.
down slowly.
I wasn't
Yeah.
doing it. Eventually, he
there.
went and lay down about 2 hours later, and I banged the bucket, and down in the woods he went, and
Uh-huh.
threw my stuff off, and down the power line I went, and that was the last time I went to that stand.
that
Wow.
would have been crazier than hell.
It is crazy.
Yeah, when I had my old camera, I had all kinds of pictures of them.
Wow.
Oh, and
Yeah, but to stick your head up in the stand and there's a bear going, I'm like, yeah, I think I'll hunt somewhere else.
He was pretty mad. I was in his
Oh, I
seat.
bet he was. Yeah. You were in his spot. Can't do that, he said.
He wanted me out of there.
Yep. Don't take my spot. I want it back.
Well, you know what? When a bear, like, it's like a cave. He got up there. There's no wind. He's not freezing. He's totally good. There's a floor.
It was warm and dry.
Yeah, and he's dry.
Yeah,
he's good. He's like, woo, this is.
Most of the time, the bears are scared of you. I mean, I walked
right a lot of times
20 feet from them, and I didn't even know they were there. And as soon as they see me, they took off.
Yeah.
They're more scared of me than I was of them.
Sure.
Yeah, black bears, but there's ones you should definitely worry about, like Kodiaks and grizzlies.
Yeah.
Even a black bear, you don't even want. If you see a cub, go the other way because
exactly right. That's what I was gonna say. 20 feet.
Cubs
if they got a cub, man, you're screwed.
Yeah.
Cubs will actually follow you. I mean, they'll come at you. They don't know any better.
They ain't got no.
No, they're instigators. They're freaking nature's instigators.
Yeah.
Because they know mom's gonna come after you.
That's why they say if a little cub comes up the tree, keep your mouth shut. Don't say nothing. Because when they make that certain noise, mama's coming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't want her coming because she's coming with an attitude.
We'll be flying out of that tree standing a heartbeat.
Yeah. All right.
No, just throw the cub.
Yeah, that's why I'd be going. Wing that little sucker. Wing.
Yeah, no doubt. You better pay attention to the cub, not the guy that winged it.
All right, moving on.
Yeah. All right. So let's look some gold prices.
Do what?
Gold prices, man.
Are you talking about gold prices?
Yeah. I want to hear them.
Are you sure?
I want to hear how well they're doing today.
All right, here we go. It's kind of a funny day, actually. Anyway, but gold took a $5.70 downward spiral, but it's at $17.98.
Okay. Well, that's almost
So
8.
that's
again.
pretty. Hey, like I said, if it stays around there, we're good. We're good. Silver was actually a surpriser today. It went up 34. It went to 23.20.
Man.
Which we remember when it went down to what, 2035, I think, right?
Close.
Yeah. Or 19.
19.
Yeah. So that silver's built back up. So if you got silver, congratulations, because we all know Tim does. Anyway, we got platinum actually took a $28 hit, went down to $1,023. It's kind of fluctuating too. Palladium went down $55 jump, and that went down to 1974. Rhodium, these guys take the day off, stayed unch. But Nike and NASDAQ, SP 200s and 500s were all up today. So it's, I don't know. It's kind of this is what we call what your trading day. It's not really going with the motion, the ebb and flow. It's not, there's certain things fighting back.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's really, I mean, this was Friday though, when this closed. You got to remember, we don't have I don't do the Asian markets. So when we close Friday, this is what this was. So it's just kind of weird that things are going the way it is. There's just certain non-cylinder, how do you say it? Cylindritries? Yeah, cylindritries. Non-cylindritries that are going through this process of trading right now. It's really weird.
Let me get you off topic for a minute, Scott. I just got a question sent to me. Okay. Somebody found a gold-like substance. Now, how can they tell if it's fool's gold or regular gold?
Sunlight.
Okay, what's that going to do?
If you walk in the sun and it shines, you walk in the shade and it looks like a rock, fool's gold.
Any other ways?
Yeah.
Rich?
That's it. It's the only way you need.
Depends on what size it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it's pyrite, it'll have square like
Junction.
formations. That's a dead giveaway.
And also the scratch method.
Right. Well, it's in a like a piece of rock. You know, I'm looking at it. Looking at the video and the picture, to me, it's looking.
It's already mixed in
it
rock.
looks like.
Cool.
It almost looks like pyrite maybe with granite, but there could still be some gold in there.
Can you share the picture?
It is a video. I don't know if I can, how I could do that.
If it's granite, it might be mica.
Yeah.
No, Micah's silver. They wouldn't mistake
Hold
that for
on now.
gold.
Let me
Well, it
see.
does
God
shine.
dang it.
Micah
Yeah.
doesn't shine gold.
Well, you can take a pic,
Really?
or,
Look
you
at all the
know,
Micah we see in
the
the
small
sand. You think
pointed
that's gold?
objects and see if
At
it
any
flakes,
point in time,
Yeah.
when you come down
flakes
here,
off.
did it look like gold? No.
And other way you could see if it's soft. You could try to push a needle into it or something.
Right.
I wish I could share this video. How can I share it? Let me think how I could share this with you guys.
I mean, if you put pressure on it and it dents in, then, you know, but if it flakes off and
Right.
breaks,
If it flakes or breaks, it's pyrite. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can.
you get direct pressure on it with
I
like
could save that. Send
Yeah,
it.
I know, Jim. I just didn't want to set Scott in a spiral like I just did.
What'd you do now? Hold on. Let me see.
It was about the mica comment. It sent Scott in a swirl, and then Rock, the geologist in the chat said mica can be gold colored.
Right. Yes, correct. And this is gold colored. So I'm gonna see if I can get this video shared with you guys. So okay, let me think how I gotta do this.
can't you just flip the screen and play it?
That would be a little hard,
Really?
but it's on my phone. Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
so I'm gonna send it to my email if I can. And then I'll see if I can put it on here. It's my plan.
So, Scott, how you guys making out? You're on mute.
Rob posted a video. I know that
Oh, did it?
Because he's that good.
because he is that good. That Rob is.
Yeah, he's that good at posting a video of how we got screwed today.
He did a good job. He posted a nice.
I'll have to check it out. I haven't seen the latest.
nice
We got messed up last night too.
what's that?
Still in the right area. Awesome.
Well, no, last night it rained harder than today. Today was kind of like a set in, like, oh, I'll just give you sprinkles all day. Last night was like, I'll just give you some rain.
So now you got 2 or 3 days to wait till it dries out.
No, we don't, because we have plan B.
Mhm.
Plan B.
Backup plan.
Wait,
Scott Tony has figured this out.
wait, Plan B? Is that what you said?
Well, actually, I got plan B and C.
Okay.
So if we get kicked off of plan B, we're going to go to plan C.
Okay. Plan B.
Well, I'm going to go to a place that I used to go a long time ago that used to be an old GPAA claim. I don't think that it's claimed today, but I'm not for sure. But if we walk down there and start doing what we're going to do tomorrow, if somebody comes down there and tells us to get out of there, okay, I'll look up the LR 2000. I'll find out if their name's on it. If their name's not on it, I'm going to go buy the claim for $200, and then I'm going to tell that old man get off my claim. Well, I don't like to be that way,
So
but
it's not wet down there where you're going?
yeah, it's wet down there. That's why everybody wants it. There's always water there.
Oh, that would be quite nice. Dang it.
Well, it's because,
freaking video.
well, Rich, it's a high bedrock area, and the water actually has to come up out of the sand to go across the bedrock, go around the horseshoe, drop back out, and then it leads all the way back down to like Table Mesa, goes back into Lake Pleasant. That's what feeds Lake Pleasant.
Tim, can you post it on GPS and then share screen?
I'm still trying to. I'm trying to get it to.
Talking about me.
I emailed it to myself. Now I'm waiting on it to get.
If it's a video, it might be too big. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm still waiting on it to get to my mail. It seems like when I send stuff from my phone to myself, it takes it a bit. I don't know why. Stupid. But yeah, I want you guys to see that.
We can get down there. We can stay hidden.
Dang it. How can I do it? I don't think I could show you just off my phone. No, I could try. Let me see if I could just show you it off my phone.
Well, if you have it in Messenger, couldn't you put it in Messenger and then get it on here?
It's in a text, not in Messenger. So,
Oh,
okay, hold on. I'm just gonna see if I could.
I'm just
Let me see how good I can clearly get the.
no, not
You
really.
got your filter on.
Let me remove my blurry crap. Okay.
Yep.
Let's just see though. Hold on. If you guys can see it to where I can get it to where it's clear for you. Boop. Wait. Boop. Boop.
I don't know what that would be.
Stop. Dang it.
It looks like a rocket that's probably pushed down from Canada to me, but yeah, conglomerate been mixed together and pressed with pressure. It looks like a glacier rock to me, Tim. I think.
See, I'm not sure. I mean, to me, I see I definitely
It looks like a glacier rock to me.
right.
I mean, it's what I consider a conglomerate. There's like a lot of stuff in one rock.
Okay, hold on a second.
And it makes takes major fucking pressure or freaking pressure to do that.
All
I'm
right.
waiting to see if Rock Butcher
Yeah,
can
I'm
identify.
just saying.
Yeah, if Rock Butcher can usually hold on.
I don't. You think they got an name?
Sense the
Maybe?
picture, but to see in the picture, see the picture. There's some. I guess they crumbled off there.
All right.
See
Turn the other way.
which way, Scott?
Straight up now.
Oh, straight up and down like this.
Well, that's upside down, but yeah. All right. I see what you're saying now.
See it right there.
Mhm.
You know, it's hard to tell.
It is it's an out of place rock. So
I'd use the pick.
That's crumbled up in his. Like, it looks like in their hand.
I'd take a pick or an awl or something and try to poke it to see if it flakes off or if it indents.
Right.
It's the only way you're going to be able to tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. You know, I'd like to see it.
Breaks off or that it indents. If that sharp object penetrates it and pushes it and indents it,
Yeah, then it's pyrite for
but
sure.
if it breaks in pieces and flakes off, then
well, now don't go goat roping off just pyrite, because usually gold is with pyrite as well. So you never know. It
Right,
could be
it's
pyrite
seeing
what you're
gold.
seeing in the sunlight.
Right.
You're not seeing the gold.
Right. So I concur.
You got one of those. You can get one of those dang old rock saws, right? The guys do the top.
Yeah,
You know what? Cut a sliver off the end of it.
I don't have it. It's not mine.
I know, but you can go find somebody that's got one.
No.
I'll give you $20.
I
Cut
said
this
the
rock.
rock. Got the rock ain't mine. I don't have the rock. It's not my rock.
Oh, you ain't got the rock.
No,
Oh,
it's
I
just a
thought you-
picture. Somebody
I thought
said.
he had the rock all this time.
No.
I was like, oh my gosh, if you got that, yeah, cut that.
I wonder if they got a loop or magnifying glass that they can look at it.
There you go, Scott.
Underneath. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim,
Yeah, but I'm just
our
saying.
geologist says it's metamorphic with mica and maybe some pyrite.
Okay. Okay.
No, honey.
Yeah, I definitely thought I seen some pyrite in there. And
Yeah, but like I was just saying, it would be like if he had that rock, that would be like if you cut that in slabs, it look really cool behind a light.
It's cool though. I guess
People buy. Hey, there's people buy that stuff. I'm just saying. They like it.
interesting. Let's see. It was 22 inches deep. He says when he scrapes it, it comes off.
Yeah, you'd think gold would be locked in there pretty.
Yeah, I would think it would be like, like, pressured in there, right?
But that's the thing. Do you really want to crush it, or do you want to make it look good to slabs? Like a meteorite. You know how they do meteorites? You can do the same thing with granite if you cut it.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't know. It's one I'd like to see it, look at it under a loop and see it. That's the only way I could really tell. I'd have to see it.
It's all hard to look. There's some crazy rocks we could cut in half and do a slice off it, put a light behind it. Oh my god, that looks
There, you're talking to yourself again.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying there's like a theft.
Well, you got to include us in your conversation.
Okay, well, here in Arizona, there's a lot of rocks that we could actually cut in half, cut a slab off, and put a light behind it, and everybody like, oh my god, that looks so great, because it's so much. What it took to make it would blow your mind.
Right.
I mean, there's like, you take olivine that looks like it's got like 1,000 little eggshells in it.
Well, you should do that.
Well, no.
What? Well, why not?
Because I'm a gold miner.
Well, then don't talk about doing it.
Hey, I'm just giving somebody else an idea.
I was getting pretty excited about that idea. I was like, oh man, that sounds cool, Scott.
I'm just trying to help
Set up
people
some
out there.
rocks.
If you want to do it, you can do it. Just
Make us
figure out how to do it.
Make us some slices and send them to us, and we can make Christmas ornaments out of them.
This summer, I got my own thing going on. Aquarium rocks.
Oh, see, that's a good idea. You got to make sure they're fish safe, right?
Yeah, they're fish safe. They're freaking out of a creek.
Okay, well, still, you got to make sure they ain't got no diseases.
I'm pretty sure my rocks ain't eating much, buddy. But anyway,
You'll be killing people's $1,000 tropical fish with your contaminated creek rocks.
no, I'm just saying, man. I got rocks. We find like my witness is sitting here. And I toss some to him. I toss some to him, man, like almost every day. Like, it's aquarium rock. Check it out.
Rob,
$10. He's like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Rob, do you want those fish's deaths on your hands?
Hey, as long as the customer
This guy, look,
free
this
water.
guy's already saying we're killing fish.
You guys are fish killers. Fish killers.
Hey, thanks for shooting that down there before we take off the boat there.
Well, no, I was just seeing if you're covering all your bases.
That's why
See.
you leave a note with the bag. Wash before adding. to
Wash
the-
before putting in your aquarium could contain hazardous creek
Wash rocks.
crud.
algae.
I recently
mean,
found
there's-
out that we have opals here in Utah. They're like a newer discovery. They're called bacon opals, and they kind of layered and look like a piece of bacon.
What?
But I love opals, but I just don't get the same effect out of these because it's just not the same as the ones I like.
Bacon.
You got
No
a picture of
fire.
one?
What's that?
You got a picture of one, Jaron?
I could pull up a picture, but I haven't actually. It's just over around the other side of the mountain of me is where they're finding them.
I think he's talking about there's no fire in them. They're opals, but there's no like fire. There's no bang pizzazz. Woohoo.
Anything that looks like bacon's good enough for me.
Right, Rich.
Let me share screen.
Oh, hold on.
Rich.
My bad, brother. Go ahead.
It looks like bacon.
Well,
Yeah, it's bacon.
I was gonna say bacon. Rich is sold.
See, this is the one that really looks like bacon.
Oh, it does look like
Wow.
bacon, and that's
It
an
does look
opal.
like bacon. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is actually kind of cool.
That's almost that's what our petrified wood looks like when you cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's opalized some sort of material. I haven't really looked into it too much, but it's something that's been opalized.
Yeah, that's what our petrified wood looks like in northern Arizona, where you can't go pick it up off the road. But anyway, there's like they look like a gem. Like you go and rub them, like, oh, they're totally smooth. I'm like, oh, that's because the wind's blowing against them for the last 25 years. But you can't pick them up, not even a little piece. If you do, you're going to jail.
What? Really?
Yeah, it's kind of a, what do they call it? The national, not a landmark, but
They want
like you can't, like in the desert here, Tim, you cannot go collect firewood. You either bring your own firewood or you cannot collect no firewood because you're not allowed to take the natural habitat away from the desert for a fire.
Huh. That's what.
Well, there might be that squirrel that was living in that log that you moved, and it is what it is. But yeah, you can't even do that. You can't go out to the desert here and go, oh, I'll just go collect some firewood and build a fire. If they show up and they find that you got it from where you got it from, you're gonna get a ticket.
That's kind of weird too.
Well,
No matter if you're trying to stay alive or not. No matter.
yeah, but you got to understand, we are what they call the vacation or how do you call it? Recreational stuff. So they want everything to look like the desert. They don't want you picking stuff out of the desert, taking cactus shells. They don't want you doing none of that. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't happen
They're
because
strange.
it does.
Arizona's weird.
I don't know anything about it neither, but I mean, it does happen. But yeah, you get 13 100 people in a winter doing the same thing. And well, guess what's going to happen?
They're going to get rid of all that old wood.
No, you're depleting the natural resources.
You're killing the animals that live out here, dude.
Really?
Like the desert tortoise. Do you really want to go down that road? Hey, Tim, do you really want to go down that road?
No, they don't want to go down to desert tortoise.
No, you gotta leave the stuff out there. So the desert tortoises and the fox and the mice and they all, it's desert. They got to find a place to live. And if you're picking up, like, say a cactus has been there for 2 years and you picked up the skeleton, you probably screwed, I don't know how many animals that had a hole in that thing.
Right.
And that's what they look at. And then when you're on your way home with a skeleton cactus in the back of your stuff, well, it's kind of saying, I've been drinking and driving at the same time with not even doing that. Because, yeah, it's a cactus. You can't get away from this guy. It's not going to happen. And they really frown on that. They don't like it. Like, you take cactus and stuff out of there, they don't like it.
They frown on everything there.
Well, not everything. I mean, you can still have a good time and you can still have fun here. There's great trails and stuff like that. Fun
pick up a desert tortoise.
No, don't do that.
You can't even touch them, can you?
No.
Surprised they let you look at them.
Well, you can get close to, if you see one, just get close enough to take a picture and go.
Are you allowed to take pictures of them?
Yeah, you can take a picture of them.
Okay.
But you can't dig them up to take a picture of them.
Oh, they're strange.
Well, no, they're endangered species. It's like, it is what it is.
I understand,
but you know what's really cool is because their skin is like, it's black as black. And when I first seen my desert tortoise, I was actually sitting under a tree, and this is no crap. I was sitting under a tree like, oh man, this is great shape. I look over, and there he was sitting right next to me. I'm like, hey, buddy, what's going on? I'm like, hey, buddy, what's going on? I just happen to have some carrots in my bag. So I pulled them out. He's like, whoa.
No marshmallows?
I didn't have no marshmallows.
I can pull marshmallows.
I had carrots in my bag because that's what,
Got a bag of carrots.
But he brought his big old head out, and I was like, oh my gosh, this sucker was like, it was a good sized turtle.
I wouldn't be saying that.
Hey, I didn't do anything.
You didn't feed him.
No, he come out like, you want a carrot? Heck, I don't care. Hey, man, I'll tell you what, when it comes down to this earth, I don't care what anybody says. If that turtle wanted a carrot, I'm going to give him a carrot because that's my human way. And if you disagree with that, sorry about your
Even
life.
If the feds show up and lock you.
I don't care about that crap.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, I helped a protected animal, and you're really on the offense about it. Don't even go there. It's just that's crap.
You know how they are. And
well, I'm just saying,
I think we should take a quick break. What do you think? Quick commercial?
Yeah.
Commercial time, boys and girls. That's what I think too. So let's just roll that bean footage.
I like turtles.
We'll be right back. Turtle lover.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their miners' legal fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit DirtHogPayDirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. DirtHogPayDirt.com, the best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
All right, we're back. Oh, you know what? I got to put my Christmas background on. What am I thinking? Are you guys back?
I never left.
Oh, there you go. Howdy, Jared. Let me get my Christmas background up. Oh, there we go. That's so much better now. Now that I'm in my winter wonderland. I don't know where they'll be back.
Well, we got sidetracked when you were showing that picture. We never did the Bitcoin price.
No, we didn't. Right. What is Bitcoin?
17,214 right now, up 0.61%.
I was going to say it's up because it was 16 something, right? Now it's up 17.
17.
Keep cackling there, Scotty boy.
And on gold, it is actually in whatever markets he calls them. It's actually over 1,800 again.
It's over 1,800. What's silver looking like?
It was 2334.
Let
me look real quick again.
Okay. Scott, the markets are little
2338 now.
2338. So still in the 23. So still up a couple bucks. So
yeah, I shared a little video on the old GPS.
Yeah, we know you did, you Bitcoin hater.
No,
and it ain't Bitcoin you're hating. It's that guy's talking about that same guy, Jaron. That
yeah, he's like
FX guy or whatever the heck he was. You know,
yeah, that guy is a bad player. He's walking around doing interviews still saying, right. "Oh, it was just a miscalculation. $8 billion is a miscalculation."
Yeah.
It's amazing that you can just get disconnected like that when you're a rich guy like that. See, I think he's got better Wi-Fi, folks. I'm telling you. My Wi-Fi hasn't went out all night long. That guy's Wi-Fi went out just when he says, "Oh yeah, we got too many boards." Okay, no, not buying it.
That's just not the same as what we're doing. It's different. It's not this. Yeah, it's just you can't even explain it. It's too hard to explain.
Sure, they're crypto. Don't worry. No problem there.
Jared. It's just too hard to explain.
Just you can, but it just won't stick.
Just keep buying it, guys.
You can explain it. It won't stick. It won't sink in. It won't mean nothing. I just won't believe us.
That's why I still like when I go through New Mexico and they go, "You got Apple Pay?" They go, "Apple who?"
Oh, you don't use Apple? Do you have an Apple phone?
Heck no. Are you crazy?
Well, what do you got? A Galaxy phone, Android?
I don't know what it is. I talks in Texas.
Turn in
Got an Android.
What is
You
it?
got Android too?
22 or something?
Something like that.
You
I
guys
don't know.
Android.
Yeah, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
no, I don't do I don't do nothing off my phone. I'm not that nuts.
How old are you? Rob, you do everything off your phone, don't you?
Not everything.
Not everything.
Not
I
everything.
do not use Apple Pay with my Apple phone.
I don't even use
Sometimes
Apple.
go
I don't
through
even
Apple
use
Pay.
Apple Pay.
No.
I don't want Apple Pay. I don't use it. I don't want it. You know, I don't need it.
Not before long. You guys keep messing with that Apple Pay crap. There's going to be a guy that's got a little thing in his pocket, just walks by you every day, goes $5,
Don't use it.
$5,
Don't use it.
$5, $5.
I do not.
He's like,
use it.
I become a millionaire by walking down the sidewalk every day.
I don't use it. I'm good.
I just don't trust it. I don't care.
Oh, I don't trust a lot of things, but I still use my phone for a lot of things.
I don't even trust my credit card, but at least I can follow the transactions back.
Well, yeah, of course. So that's why wouldn't you pay your bills on your phone like your little computer?
No,
Oh, that's
I
right.
don't
You won't
pay,
your
I don't
bills
pay
on
my
the computer.
bills on the computer.
That's
I
right, I
go
forgot.
into the shop.
I forgot. You'll drive all the way to the water department. to pay the
How
freaking-
you doing? It's me again.
I think you're the last.
That's the post office.
I think you're the last human that does it.
Well, it is what it is.
He walks in there with a wheelbarrow full of pennies.
There you go. I'm here to pay my
I
water.
like everybody's like, well, I got an electric receipt, right? And it can electronically disappear too. You don't know what kind of freaking rollover they got on that crap. Ain't trusting it, buddy. Ain't trusting it.
You think there? Do you believe there's a conspiracy in everything, Scott?
Nope.
Not everything.
But I believe if you have $100,000 in cash right now, and I had $100,000 in gold, guess who's got more?
We both do.
No, you don't.
Why don't I? Explain.
Cash is paper.
But it's still
You can't
spendable.
burn. You can't burn gold.
But it's still spendable. We both got 100,000.
You can't burn gold.
But we both got 100,000.
Yeah, but you know what? You show $100,000 in cash to a chick. No offense to women out there, but then you show $100,000 in gold. What do you think they're going to go for?
The cash.
Your $100,000 in
The
gold
cash.
might not be $100,000 in gold
That's crazy.
because it's not 24 karat.
They're going to go.
It's
for
been
the cash.
documented, Scott. Even
Yeah.
the average person would really go for the
There's
cash.
$100,000 in cash, $100,000 in gold bullion, and
But
bars.
Lisa
Which one
knows
you
the
gonna pick up?
difference. Lisa knows the difference. That's not.
Lisa just turned around at me with a look like,
But that's because Lisa knows the difference. There now, if you pick a stranger on the street, they're going to take the cash.
Yeah.
They're gonna take the cash.
well, that's like those one idiots I paid.
Exactly.
They were taking Hershey bars over
Exactly.
22 ounces of silver.
Exactly. So there's my point.
And what's bad is he's actually like in the video, the pawn shop is right behind him.
Yeah, it says we buy silver.
Yeah, I know. That is, it's just,
It's
it's tragic, guys.
it is tragic, but it's a fact. You know?
Can you imagine can you imagine asking that in 1985? Hey, would you like a Hershey bar or a bar of silver?
1985.
Take both.
In 85, you think it would have been different answers?
Yes.
You think they would have took the silver?
Hell yes, bro.
Right. Well, in 85, I think you might have to go back further. You know?
You would have
1885.
in 1985, you said 22 ounces of silver to me. I would have took the silver.
But you're
Dude,
you can't
I'll
ask
get a
me to
chocolate
be a
bar at
minor.
freaking Halloween. We didn't care.
Right, but you can't be counted. You're a minor. You know precious metals. You know what you would want. You got to
No,
get
I knew
every-
what I wanted back then.
But you were a minor since you were crawled out of your
Bro.
diapers.
You know what? I hate to say this. We used to have, it's kind of committing a felony.
What, Nero?
Anyway, but I used to have a neighbor that used to have a garden, and I love this old lady a lot. Her name was Mrs. Brown. It was actually a good friend of mine's, or actually two good friend of mine's aunt. And she had a big giant freaking pear tree in the back, and we used to rob the pear tree all the time because hey, we're neighborhood kids, and that's what we ate. We didn't go for lunch.
Okay.
We never showed back up the house. If we could eat apples or pears, we're good. We stay out.
Okay, is this story going somewhere? Because I'm starting to get
Hang
lost.
on, man. She had a what do you call what's the brain things when you bust them open?
Huh?
Fracking.
What's the rocks that you bust open that they're crystalline sign?
Geodes. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, she had a whole freaking big old ring of geo garden, and we'd go over and bust them open, and some of them were purple.
Right.
And you know what? Back in the day, I didn't know what they were, but ever since that day, I looked them up and I found out. You know what? I could have been rich. Well, for a kid, I would have been rich.
Well, and silver in 1985 was $6.13.
$6.13 an ounce.
It says average closing price $6.13.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be based on an
It'd
ounce.
be based on
What was Rich? What was gold? 350.
168.
No, it wasn't that low. Come on.
I'm going with it.
Hold on.
I'm thinking 360.
I could pull it up, but I'm saying it's probably actually around 300.
1985 gold price 327.
Oh,
Ooh, I was close.
You
I
win.
remember back in the early
Yeah.
80s, there was a gold rush going on.
1987 it went to 486.
So how much was it when Scott was born?
In 1972, you guys were worried about Vietnam. Don't even try that, big guy.
1972, Rich. How much was it worth?
Did he just say 1872?
No, I said 1972.
Like I just used that.
I'm gonna have to relocate them.
Oh, sorry, bud. 1872. Scott used to take his baby baths in a gold pan.
1972 gold price.
Was
320.
oh in the 70s? God no,
Really
Yeah.
No, like
No, it wasn't that
120.
high.
like 80.
It wasn't that high, guys. It wasn't that
No.
high.
I'm sticking it below 100. 80.
Oh,
I
good
don't know.
for you, man.
That's screwing me up here now.
Is it?
Yeah. 44,
Yeah.
35. I don't know if that's
It
true.
could
or
have
not.
been that. Yeah, back in the 70s.
1972 gold price. Chicka. Google it. We got wide gold on the.
Got
on the-
wide gold on the
On
Google.
October 10th,
Oh.
1972, gold was hovering around $65.50.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I
Can you
overshot
ima-
by double, but
63,
Dude.
84, and 72.
I'm just saying, can you imagine
But
just buying like if you're like a young man back then, and everything you made you put into gold, and
Oh
you-
yeah.
it got to almost got to $2,000. Sale.
well, here's good news for you. Just since we've been talking about this, gold is up to 1807 now and
Well, that's 'cause
rising.
you're trading- Yeah, but you're on the Asian market. It'll go back down in the morning.
It's because we're talking about it, Scott.
now,
Gold spot price, the
it's
price that they're going to
19
open with tomorrow.
It will be 1807 or higher.
In 1975, the year I was born, prices of gold doubled from when he was born. So
Okay.
$141 an ounce.
All right. Here. So, wait. How much was it when I was born?
$141.
Right here, Rob. 62. How much was gold? Let's see. I'm
What's
up
that
at
say? What's that say? Horse manure?
about $27.
About $35.23 an ounce.
Why didn't my parents buy like lots of gold to sell?
Hey, evidently, when you were born, the penny went a long way.
It did. You could feed your horse for a week, man, for a nickel.
Yeah, a penny back in those days, you could bury it and it would still come out fine nowadays. But bury a penny nowadays, you won't be able
That's
to.
pretty good.
All right.
What the hell could even eat this?
It's $137. We're still good. Let's go this way.
That's right, man.
In Canada, they don't even have pennies.
Oh, they don't have pennies no more.
No, they're loonies and toonies.
They got rid of
No,
their-
they got rid of their pennies. They used to have an actual penny.
Yeah, they had a penny, right? But now they got rid of them.
You're too neat.
That's been for several years, I believe.
Oh.
I didn't even know that. I guess Randy would be a source of info on that. Fancy, no pennies, no more. I don't know why we even have pennies.
Well, I find a lot of Canadian pennies when I'm
All right,
meddling.
yeah.
That's like when Randy comes down, he's like, "Hey man, let me pay you for that." I'm like, "Heck no." He's like, "What are you talking about?" He's not giving me none of that Canadian money. I'm not doing that crap.
We still have to have pennies because we still do 1999 and
Right.
1799.
And then give you a penny back. Why not just round it off to 18? Let's call it a day. It's a penny.
I will say the one thing though. Their money really does shine more than ours.
Oh, they got shiny money.
Oh yeah, they have shiny money. It's like fancy disco money. Like you can't,
right?
Yeah, we know what this is. It's like gold bars going through it and red stripes and blue veins.
So when did they stop making copper pennies?
1982.
In 1982, Rob?
Yes, 1982.
Yeah, I believe there was some that were still in 83, right?
No, in 1982, they halfway through the year they switched from copper to zinc.
Okay, never. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, when did they?
I'm like, I know they still make pennies, so I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Copper pennies. That's what my question.
Okay, copper pennies.
Yeah, that was my question.
And they're minted or they're stamped a little bit different. You have small dates and large dates. That's how you're able to tell the difference between a copper and a zinc.
Don't you have the S and the D?
Well, those are mint marks.
Yeah,
yeah. The transition was in 82, but there were 83s minted.
A few or half of the year. Or?
They're saying if you have one, it could be worth up to 15 grand.
What?
Well, it's kind of like when they switched from copper to steel pennies during the war.
Yeah.
1942.
Right.
43. They needed a copper, so they used steel. Now, some copper pennies did go through by accident.
Okay.
But not a lot.
But
so would a magnet help to identify anything? No.
I wouldn't think.
No,
so.
they still won't. If you think about it, because of
steel penny, you'll see that because it looks like steel.
Yeah, it looks like
if you've ever used a coin machine, it'll pick out like foreign currencies because some of those are magnetics. So it wouldn't make your pennies would all get stuck if they were magnetic. So,
and that was one of the biggest reasons why they switched back over to copper during war, because people were complaining when they went to the vending machines, it wasn't taking it because steel.
Well, copper weighs a certain amount too.
Yeah.
So is a roll of copper pennies worth more than 50 cents?
Technically,
right now, if it's American currency, it's worth a penny.
Well, I'm saying based on copper prices, a roll of copper pennies, 50 cents in copper pennies worth more.
You know what's really funny, Tim? I always said this in my life: a penny is worth as much as somebody wants to pay for it.
Penny.
So if they don't have that one date because they're a penny collector, they might give you $10. You made money.
If I could sell a penny for $10, I'm all over it.
Yeah, but you can only sell one.
I'm gonna sell them all day long.
When the copper pennies were being produced, they were actually worth that they had value.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when the zinc came in, it cost more money to produce, so they're less value.
Wow.
That's about almost 5 cents to make a penny.
So anything below 82 is a copper penny.
Yeah.
Roger that. Okay.
But you got to look at the dates. The dates are different. If it's a small date, I can't remember which one it is. If it's a small date, and you got to see the letters, they'll be smaller, and then they'll be bigger if you have two of them side by side.
Okay. I'm start checking them. I got enough.
Basically, if you find anything from 1981 and older, you're guaranteed copper.
Okay. Just keep it.
I always said it to people like this: if you get change, look through your change. If you see a penny that looks like something special, throw it somewhere else and put the rest in your pocket.
I do. That's what I do.
Well, that way, when you go home and you take off your pants, like, oh, this is all crap change. But you know, in your truck, there's that one cup that you always throw. You never know what you could find in it. An old pen. I found 1,800 pennies. I
Old
thought,
Wheaties. Yeah, I save
yeah,
every,
I was like, oh my God, really? Somebody's actually trading one of these around.
every
huh?
old
That's
wheat
cool.
penny I find, I keep.
Well,
They needed cigarettes, is what I thought. But anyway,
wheat cents. We call them wheat cents, wheat
Yeah.
backs.
Mhm.
They're pretty common.
Yeah.
You continue to see in circulation.
Oh, bicentennials a lot too, and bicentennial stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you get a lot of older ladies that have saved change for a lot of freaking years,
Yeah.
and they start letting it go bit by bit, and that's what you get. So, and I'm not saying nothing bad about it, but I know for experience, that's how it goes.
I got an old Japanese Coca-Cola bottle. I don't know, probably. It's pretty tall. It's full.
Uh-huh.
Here's a trick that probably a lot of us probably know and maybe not. But if you take dimes or quarters, stack them up, look at the sides.
Mhm.
Usually they have a pinkish hue to them.
Yeah, you'll
If they're
see the
silver,
color.
if
Yeah.
they're silver, then it's pretty much probably silver. It's a silver one.
Basically, what he's talking about on the side of a quarter, dime, half
The
dollar.
ridge sign, the rib
It
sign.
looks sandwiched.
Yeah.
It looks what?
And it looks sandwiched. Like there's a middle layer.
There's gonna be a silver and a red.
Yeah.
If you see the red, it's not silver.
It's basically
Hey, Jaron, have you ever heard of those quarter hunters?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them out there on YouTube.
Yeah, they
and
like
some of them are
rows and
in
rows
the
of
community and everything.
quarters. Can you imagine rewrapping those things?
Oh, it also works with like 50-cent piece and dollar pieces also.
Yeah, I know, but can you
Just not nickels. It doesn't work with nickels or pennies.
can you imagine rewrapping them?
now when you're talking about dollars, Jaron, you got to understand what
Yeah.
years dollar coins were made. They stopped making them back in I think it was the 30s, which was the last one was called a peace dollar. And then in 1971, they came out with a dollar coin, which is your Eisenhower's. 71, 72, 73, 74, and 1976.
Right.
75 and 76, those are the bicentennial ones.
You come out the golds too.
They'll contain 40% of silver. If they're proofs, they have normal circulated coins, which are just standard coins. They ain't got no silver in it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that trick still works with those, right? There are silver on the side.
Oh yeah, you can see them. You'll see them like they'll stick out.
Yeah.
Not supposed to be there.
And the last
Yeah.
big real
What's the
dollar coin
Yeah,
that they
the
made
gold
was
ones,
in
man.
1978.
The gold ones.
Those are the presidential dollars today.
Bicentennial.
No, the presidential
Didn't
dollars.
it have this? What
the
didn't it call?
Sacragias.
There you
The
go.
Sacagaweas are not
Sacagawea.
gold.
I was gonna say that's a dollar.
Okay.
Do you guys ever see those now?
What, Sacagaweas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get them in change? I haven't seen one in
I
years.
haven't gotten none in a while. Rich
don't
got a
know
bunch
about
in
that.
his treasure chest.
I don't use cash, so I don't get change.
Now they did make Susan B. Anthony dollars, which was almost identical in size of a quarter.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
only made
yeah.
it for a couple of years.
I got some
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
Which there's a lot of people that complained about that, by the way.
Oh yeah, because they were same size as the stupid quarter.
Yeah, they were putting them in freaking pop machines. Everybody got mad.
Yeah. I got a few of
That is
those
funny.
too.
That is funny. I remember that. They're like, oh yeah, there's a dollar. I'm like, well, you dummy.
It's don't know. You got to go
I do
through.
I do like the gold ones though, because I have had like there's a couple of people I know that's made videos like, oh, it's my treasure chest, and they got like 10,000. It's my doubloons like pirate. There's actually 10,000 of those coins in a pirate's chest,
Oh yeah.
and they're like, I'm like, it's, dude, you know it's 10 grand, right? And I'm like, well, who cares? Nobody's gonna lift it up anyway.
Rich likes his treasure chest. He got some gold.
Yeah, it's just
Like you
there's been a couple of them that did that throughout the years. But there, yeah, it's our gold treasure chest, and you know they look gold, so it's cool.
Oh, speaking of treasures, Jaron, what's going on with
Yes.
what's going
So
on with the member giveaway thing?
I think I have about 13 addresses so far.
Uh-huh.
So we have got some response, but I still need a lot more because we usually have about 23 entries.
Right.
So we're about 10 away. But if you go to the goldprospectorspace.com and you go to the monthly giveaway or monthly pay it forward tab, it explains it there.
Right.
What we're doing this year, and I'm getting Christmas cards with some specialized personalized scratch offs I have.
Right.
And I'm gonna write the prizes down, and I lay that little silver scratch off thing back on it so it's covered. I'm gonna mix them up. I'm gonna send them individually to everybody who's mailed me their address.
Right.
And then you'll open the Christmas card, scratch it off, see if you want a prize or not. And so far, I think we still have let me click on it. We have I think 6 prizes so far. We have a 1917 Walking Liberty half, a 1945 Walking Liberty half, American Prospector panning in the creek or river, a copper round, and then we have another copper round with the Prospector with a pickaxe and a pan sitting next to a donkey. And then we have a $25 gift card that Tim paid forward on another thing giveaway.
Nice.
And then John Hunt's offering a mixed bag of gemstones.
Oh, way to go, John. Very sweet. So
to make sure you get entered in there, just give me your address so I can give you that. And also you can, if you want to donate a prize, you can put your donation in there, type it in there.
So what do? Just send you a message with our address?
Yeah, you can do it on GPS, Facebook. I posted my email address on the post if that's the most convenient way for someone, whatever.
That is cool.
Whatever's most convenient.
Yeah. Send Jaron your address and you'll get this scratch off, and you'll scratch it off and you may have won a prize. Pretty cool, actually. That's a good idea, Jaron. That's pretty fun way to do it.
By the way, he said maybe.
Well, maybe. You might.
Well, you mean if you got
there's
an average of 23% or 23 entries, we only have 6 prizes right now. So
right now, yeah, but
that's a maybe. If we get 23 prizes, maybe everybody will
the odds get better. Yeah.
How do we get in this again?
And
wait, are we already in this?
No,
you're in it, Scott. Rob took care of it for you.
Oh, see, look at there. See, and Smokey said he's going to try to find another good book to get in there for it. So to add to it, if there's space, he said. So
Smokey.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, he said he'll message you in a day or so with the book that's been chosen. Cool. Nice. Another cool book from Smokey.
I don't know how to do it on my phone.
Oh, the Smokey.
Smokey, if you ever want to,
you can just do it on
the
Facebook.
United States, come see me.
You can do it on Messenger, Rich, on Facebook Messenger.
That place to set him up at. It ain't the Hilton, but it's good enough.
That way, he's got yours. Yeah. And see, so if you want to donate something to it, just let Jaron know or type it in.
And hey, even if you don't win, you at least get a Christmas card.
That's right. So it is a win-win anyway. No matter how you look at it, you are a winner. You got a Christmas card from.
Hey, do we have a picture of you with a Santa or what? Or is it just a Christmas card?
Maybe it's Jaron in a Christmas hat.
I just bought them on eBay. It's not like personalized.
Jaron the Christmas hat.
Jaron in his Christmas Santa suit. That would be cool, actually.
Well, we've had weirder.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We had weird last week with Dennis's little dance.
By the way, are we going to start? I know Rich is going to love this question, but I'm going to start practicing on this dang Christmas show.
Oh, we ain't practicing.
Seriously?
Boy, do you think we should practice?
We're going to fly by night?
I think we sound better when we fly by night.
We may do it last year.
We may do one run to see if Jaron
I was going to say, we
did
one dry run and flew by night on the last year's show. And it sounded
Who's playing the music?
Jaron's going to play the music.
Good.
Is it going to? Yeah, but that's Rich. I want to make sure that when we're singing, we can still hear the freaking music.
Well, that's what Jaron's going to fix for you guys. You just got to do what he says, and he'll make it where you guys can hear the music.
Well, what it is it's just
Christmas, my true love said to me. I wish I could hear the music.
You just have to play it through your computer audio on Zoom. and that way it's coming through there instead of like coming through your speakers.
You're gonna have to tell them how to
So
do
it'll
it.
be better quality. It's pretty easy.
Well,
Just a
we'll
click,
work on it.
one
Yeah,
click.
let's just see if you can fix it, big guy.
I
Well,
can
he said we'll have to fix it on our.
Yeah, it's
You
on
know
your
what?
end.
I'm really game that he fixes it like in the next 4 days.
I could do it right now.
All right. I'm just saying, you know what? When you do it sooner, and we can do like a practice, and we go.
Like I said, I just got to click one little box and it's done.
All right.
Done.
Well, I'm
Done.
just saying, you're the computer guy, so yeah.
Click the one little box and it's done. And then you can hear the music.
That's the only thing that always messed us up because.
But that's because, like I always told you, you're on laptops. You don't have headphones. So when you speak, your speakers shut off.
It cuts off. Yes.
So we don't
Even
get
when I had my headset on, it still did it.
right. But that I don't understand because when you speak, your speaker.
Yeah, for sure. If you have a headset, I know this
Yeah.
will work.
Right. It should work with the headphones. It should automatically work. See, but it didn't for Rich. It must have still been something in the settings, but because when you talk, it shuts them off. So we don't get feedback. That's why you don't hear the music.
Coming from a guy
Simple.
that's got a fake backdrop.
That's right. But I can hear the music.
You dang well know in his house there's not a room
Right.
that
So are
small.
you saying I gotta have the headset on then?
No, the way Jaron's going to fix it is so you don't
Yeah.
have to have it.
Got it.
I'm hoping so anyway, you know.
But that's the thing.
That'll work.
Yes, that is the way to do it.
See, we had to figure it out because of the after parties. We were trying to play music, and
Mhm.
I'd play it just off of sharing screen, and
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't that great. But once I figured out how to do it with share computer audio,
Right.
it was sharpened it up, made it much crisper, sounded good.
Cool.
Nice. Good.
You know
good.
what screwed us up is when we started singing, the music stopped.
Right.
And
You can actually hear how bad I am.
Right.
well,
How bad we all are, Rich.
I was gonna say, Rich, I don't believe anybody's going up for an Emmy.
Uh-uh. I don't think none of us.
And
have-
you know we're not gonna get an MTV award because we're not on what's that virtual what do they call that? Reality TV.
Reality TV.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Ain't getting nothing but a hard way to go.
But
That's it. All we get, fellas.
it should be a good Christmas show. Hey, just thinking about that the other day, because me and Rob we just tennis, patting it back and forth. You said there's supposed to be a spectacle song and then our song.
No, we're gonna sing.
Like the
our
members
song.
are gonna do a
Yeah,
song,
the members are gonna do a version too,
and then we're gonna do a song.
and we're gonna do our version. The way we all.
Okay.
Well, here's a little bit of
Who's
update on
first?
that. There's not much on the member side that are going to be joining.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
come
I don't
on.
know if it would be better to just merge them with the
Oh God.
main one or not.
No.
Those people just sing
Nope.
different
Yeah, you
lines.
just have to sing more lines. That's all.
Yeah, like when we only had 4 people,
Right.
we
We just took.
sang 3
Sorry
different
about your luck.
Yep. Just take another verse.
Just off the
No,
top of my head, I
no.
think there's only 2 members that are guaranteed.
Okay, two's
Yeah.
a good start. Well, Rob's in, so that's 3. Guaranteed 3 for sure.
I was trying to get my flu
On
shot
the
that
first
week.
day of Christmas, I got my first flat tire. Oh my
If we
god!
have to, we can help out too on the
Yeah, yeah, we'll get it. Just let you got. Let us know how many you got.
Just let us know what our verses are, and we'll
Yeah.
we're doing it.
Yeah,
You guys out there listening in Radio Land, you guys got to come together. Man, we do the Christmas show because we like to have fun with you guys. But you guys, you know what? This is
Hey,
one
well.
year we're asking something of you
I mean,
to
if you
come
need
in.
us, we'll help out. No big deal.
I want to see our guests actually put together a song that sounds good. I want to hear it.
All right, Rich, what was you gonna say?
No, I was just saying, if they need us, we'll be there for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Jaron. Should you create a sign up list or something for them to see if they want to sign up to do it?
Last
you
time I
guys-
tried to make a tab or something. Well, I guess I could just post it on the main and
Yeah, just post
something.
it on the main.
And make sure you have the date
Wow.
on there, which is going to be Wednesday night show.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys can't come up with a lyric from last year. I have lost all faith in you.
Oh, they'll come up.
I mean, seriously,
Now they're making up their own.
I'm telling you, I know how gold diggers talk, and trust me, if you can't come up with a freaking verse for the last year, that's going to be funny.
Kathleen on my cars.
Well, as it sits right now, Ray's kind of like the handler of that. And
Ringleader.
I heard his first version, and there's some work to be done.
Well, it's a work in progress.
Prospecting and metal detecting related.
Yeah.
Stay off politics.
Right. Please. And boobies.
Yeah, we've heard so much fun stuff this year. It's unbelievable. Even off the shows, we've seen stuff. I'm like, are you serious? Did they really just do that?
It'll be good.
I mean, that's the things. That's where you come up with the lines for the Christmas show.
It'll be good. It's pretty easy. Yeah, I can help you if you need some verses.
So we touched on it just for a second there. So we are doing it the Wednesday just before Christmas.
Wednesday before Christmas. Yeah, because nobody's gonna be around Christmas Eve or Christmas night. So screw it. Let's just do it that Wednesday. Call it a night.
We might have a show that night, depending.
Yeah, right. Depending. We'll see how we feel, but it won't be like a Christmas show per se.
I'll be around that Sunday.
Yeah,
so if you guys want to do it,
I probably will that night too. So no biggie. Yeah, we can.
Kind of mandatory for me. So
all right, so let's just go ahead and wrap it up for now. It's Sunday, Rich. It's 9:00. You got your phone call, brother.
Yep.
All right. And on that note, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight and hanging out with us. Don't forget to join us today for West Coast Wednesday at 9:00 right here on Prospector Radio. We're out of here. See ya,
everybody.
Good night, gold diggers.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
Arizona, it's raining.